Hi folks, welcome again to Bad Barry's Bar. As you well know, I'm Bad Barry and this is my bar. I'm glad you could join me. Come and sit down. Now, we're going to have a bit of religion today, and I will tell you, you really want to send the children out of the room, and as I've said before, those of you that are a little bit squeamish, stay with the children. Okay, now this concerns nuns. Now there's a convent, and this convent is hard up for money. So they've tried all sorts of ways to raise money. So the Mother Superior had a meeting with all the nuns about how they can generate money. So they're talking about this, and they said, well, we've had bring and buy sales, we've had fetes, we've had donations coming in, everything to raise money, but we're in a bad way. The roof leaks, the heating system doesn't work. We're in the fall, it's going to be winter, it's going to be a real tough time for us. We have got to raise some money to get this place cleaned up, sorted out and heated properly. So they sat around and thought about it, and one of them said, why don't we act like downtown and have a brothel? Well, the Mother Superior nearly fainted, said, what are you talking about? So they carry on talking about this. Well, at the end, they decide they're going to go ahead and do this, you see, to raise some money. So they print a lot of posters, screw a nun. You see, and they put these posters all around the town, screw a nun. Well, of course, this raised a lot of interest. It's very unusual. Well, on the great day for the opening night, you see, 7 o'clock, the lights go on at the old convent. Of course, there's a line of guys up there waiting to see what this is all about. So the first one goes in, and he said, is that right about this screwing a nun? She said, absolutely. He said, how much is it? She said, $50, the same as downtown. So he paid the money. You see, she said, now go down this corridor at the end where there's a junction, turn right, go down there, and you'll come to a big oak door. Go through the door. So this guy, down the corridor he goes, thinks, boy, this is different. This is really good. So he goes down the corridor, he turns right, goes down that corridor to the oak door. He opens the oak door and he finds himself in an alleyway outside. And on the wall, there's a big poster that says, you've just been screwed by the nuns of St. Mary's. Now, while we're talking about religion, St. Peter was on the Golden Gate, up on the pearly gates there, and he said to God, he said, look, I've been on these pearly gates, he said, for 2,000 years, I need a break. And God said, 2,000 years is nothing compared to eternity. But he said, look, I'll tell you what we do. He said, I will swap you over and I'll let Jesus take the gate for a week and give you a week off. So St. Peter said, oh, thank you, Lord. That's very kind of you. Thank you. So Jesus takes over the pearly gates. And every day there's a big line of people waiting to come in, and he has to vet them all, who can come in and who stays out. Then he notices that there's a little old guy, and this little old guy is walking up and down this line of people, looking them all in the face, coming back, looking at them. And he's there every day doing this, walking up and down the line, never comes in, doesn't get on the line, just looking. Well, on the last day that Jesus is on duty, he thought, I've got to find out what's going on with this old guy. So he goes out and he said, excuse me, sir. He said, I've seen you every day walking up and down here, not coming in, but looking at all the people in the line. And the old guy said, well, I'm an old man, he said, and I'm looking for my son. I'm wanting to see if my son's here. He said, I'm just an old guy, just a wood carver. He said, and I lost my son at 14. He disappeared. I don't know where he is. And he gives a sob story. And all of a sudden, Jesus said, Father. And the old guy said, Pinocchio. Well, everybody, thanks very much for watching. I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Until then, stay safe. Bye.